For the past 3 days, there's been, I will call it rumor, that has been going around that the prime suspect, Frank Udwat Apan, in the murder of Inyobong Umoren, that he has committed suicide in police cell. They even gave details up to the extent that he used his trouser, and I don't know anywhere in the world where suspects are put in the cells with trouser, that he committed suicide using his trouser to hang himself in the cell. I've been inundated with several calls from all over the world as if police decided to bungle a direct case of murder. And that's why we have decided to call for this press conference so that you can see him. The man who is said to be dead is sitting down here, and maybe you'll be able to interact with him too. It's most unfortunate that the social media that is supposed to be an advantage to the police and to the citizenry has become a tool that is being used to vilify even the police and the government. It's most unfortunate. You all can see him, he's seated here. He's not dead. He's very much alive, hale and healthy. Well, you can recall that this whole incident started with the job Umoren was seeking to have from Apan. And unfortunately, the whole thing went sour. The case was first reported as a case of suspected kidnapping. While on the trail of the so-called kidnappers, they went, ICT people went into the media because Instagram was used to facilitate their meeting. And at the end of the day, pictures of Frank and the father came up, and the DPO Uran division swung into action, arrested the father. By this time, Frank had escaped from the house through Oro to Calabar. Some of his relations, knowing fully well that the father is a bit ill, came to speak about the father to say, let them assist. The DPO Uran, who happens to be the SP that one David who then is claiming is a police officer who conspired with Frank, was brought into the picture, and he joined the cousins to call him and talk to him to come back, because Frank kept denying that, he first denied that he did not even see the girl at all, but later he said he did not know anything about the girl. He was convinced by the DPO and the cousins to come back, and he came back through Oron from Calabar, and he was brought to the police station eventually. At this point, he was still denying. He kept denying, and at the end of the day, under serious questioning, he broke down and confessed to having killed the young girl. This made the case to change from anti-kidnapping to homicide department, which investigates murder. Immediately, he led police officers to the scene where they saw the shallow grave, and the body of the deceased, may her soul rest in peace, was exhumed. Investigation is still ongoing. We are not foreclosing anything. I will urge Nigerians, instead of going to the press or the media with unclarified or funny information, they should pass it on to the police. Police will investigate. We are still open to find out if it is true that Frank belongs to any body harvesting organization. We are open. The investigation is open. The case file will eventually go to DPP, and eventually the justice will take its course.
What happened was that she came for a supposed job interview, which I used reverse psychology on her. I asked her whether she can work in a farm. Where hard drugs are kept. I asked her whether she can work in a farm where hard drugs are kept as a secretary, and she said that she can, that she's ready to do the job. So when she came, I revealed to her that this farm doesn't exist. You know, there's no farm like that. You know, it was just a hoax. Let me put it that way. So then I told her that before she leaves, that I would like to have sex with her, and she agreed. But she gave a condition that I should use a condom, which I did. And while I removed the condom, she became furious, and she took the nearby stabilizer to hit me on my head, and then she beat my left ring finger and tried to reach for the door, you know, screaming and tried to reach for the door. So while I was bleeding, in a bid to stop her, I used the stabilizer to hit her, and when I hit her, she fell and started bleeding. Then thereafter she died. I'm not happy about it, but I believe that the Commissioner of Police is working with the men, and he has assured Nigerians, he has assured Akwa Ibomites and the entire world that justice will take its course. So you guys should just hold on and wait and see.
Well, I'm not happy about it. It has really brought me down. I wasn't aware.
At what point do you know about this?
It's when I was asked to recall him. When police came to my compound, checked the compound, they didn't see anything. So I was invited to come and make a statement at Uran police station. I did. So I was asked to call him immediately, and I called him back. So when he now arrived, I was allowed to interact with him. He told me that he did something wrong and that he's sorry. I was blaming him. Why do you do this? You are not the only child. I have 2 other children, and they are women. They are undergraduates. One is finishing. One is just starting. If anybody does this to your sisters, will you like it? He said no.